So here we are shooting for Project 5. This is for Design A, under Design A Trojan 1. So we are going to download 1.bit, which supposedly is infected. And so we're going to program it, as you can see. So we found the trigger to be at 0.5. So whenever our input is 0.5, we should have an output of 3D, but rather we tend to find it at 2D. So let's find out. So this is input of 5, but rather we are getting an output of 2D, as you can see. And so we are going to now download the uninfected file 2.bit. So yes, and program. Yes. And so we just downloaded the file, and as you can see, whenever we have an input of 0.5 in hex, we have an output of 3D. And so this proves that the Trojan, the 2.bit file is uninfected. So now we're going to do 3.bit, and we're going to program that one. Yes. So now we're going to check our board again, and supposedly we found that 3.bit is to be uninfected, and that it does match up with the results given by the professor on his page. And so, as you can see, whenever we have an input of 0.5, we have an output of 3D again. So this matches our results from the previous 2.bit file, which was uninfected. And so we're going to do our final 4.bit file. So we're going to program, and we are going to check again. And as you can see, whenever we have an input of 0.5, our Trojan gets triggered, and our output is again 2D, and as I said before, our output should be 3D. And that concludes for Design A Trojan 1. So here we are working on Project 5. So technically we found another way to find the Trojans. So what we did was we looked at the date modified of a lot of the files, and it seems like there's a skew in time. So that means that was the time delay that it took for the team to design the Trojan. So if we look at Design A, as you can see, the timing is a little bit different for these files, the uploads. So some of them were modified around 3 hours later. And so if we look at this Trojan 2, same here, we have around about an hour difference between each file. So that means we're guessing 1 and 3, which does match up with our results, to be infected. And we can do that for all the designs. As you can see, there seems to be about a week and a couple of day difference between 1, 2, and 3 and 4, as you can see right there. And if we check all the other designs, it's the same process as you keep on going. Note that this is the design given by the original design, not the recompiled design, because the recompiled design with the new programming file for the 250K Trojan board, or Basis 2 board, would have been compiled simultaneously, so the time difference would have been different. That's it for this.